20 miles west of downtown Dallas, one of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Dallas Cowboys. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. On the ground, the goal is Rashad White, the back out of Arizona State. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Mayfield. They'll set up the screen to White. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. And caught left side, it's complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll pick up 23 on that one. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
First down, Buccaneers.
Run.
To throw is Mayfield. They'll try to set up the screen here. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 6.
2nd and 6. At the 27-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. A short one there to Otten. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Now Mayfield. That's his tight end, Otten. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
And less than a yard.
They'll go. Mayfield. This is caught. He's got a long way to go.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on 4th down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
A first carry for the former Tar Heel, Devontae Williams. That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
The play action. It's Prescott. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Trying the left side. Here goes Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. We're back to Arlington in a moment. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10.
Here we go, going to 54, wide in. Here we go. Here we go, 47. 26.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. Now he'll air one out. That is hot. And he will score. Devontae Turpin. Touchdown, Dallas. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike. Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
1-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd and 10.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. He's got the first down and more than that. He may go. And he will dive into the end zone. 74 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Mayfield to the line. The Bucs will try for 2.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Throwing now from the gun. That's caught. They were chasing the points here in the half, but they got him. And we are tied.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here we go, going to 53. Here we go, 26.
Play fake. Prescott. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
It's second down.
So while they fail to connect on this one, I don't really blame him for continuing to give his guy a shot in tight coverage. When you have someone as special as he is, you can't only throw him the ball when he's open. It's just not going to be enough opportunities. There's not going to be enough volume. So every now and then, there is a calculated risk where even if it's not the ideal window or situation, you've got to give a guy like him as many chances at the ball as you can.
Lets it go downfield for Ferguson. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. A big play for the Cowboys. 32 yards.
At the 40-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Prescott again working deep downfield.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
He's going to try it here again. That is caught. What a throw. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys.
And while everyone's going to focus on the play downfield, this touchdown, Mike, it ultimately occurs because of the protection up front. They do a great job picking up the blitz, and with those extra few seconds, that's all the time he needs. Finds his man streaking downfield, open, and when great awareness meets great scheme, all you need is great execution. Anytime you fail on a two-point try, there's always going to be second-guessing about whether that was the right play call. In this case, they decided to throw the ball, which I like. They just need better execution, and they end up coming up a little short.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. Over the middle, that's Godwin.
Mayfield's pass.
That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing is Baker. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
A 2nd down throw for Mayfield. He'll get that complete to Emeka Egbuka. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
Of 18 on the play. And a Buccaneer 1st down.
Mayfield to throw. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for Rashad White out of the backfield. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Now Mayfield. Swing this one out to White. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to have a Bucs first down. They're able to convert by plenty on 3rd and 1.
Buccaneers, first down.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
It's a pickup of 3.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. This is caught for a touchdown. There is a penalty flag down. Let's see if this one holds up. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He's got it. And the Buccaneers will go up by a point here in the 2nd quarter.
15. Cowboys 14. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here we go, 46. Yeah, there we go. I think. All right, hey. Here we go, go to 54, go to 54. Hey, kill.
First down, Prescott. He's going to take a shot down the field. He's got it. And he will go all the way. Devontae Turpin, touchdown, Dallas. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one taken at the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. On first down is Mayfield. He'll find his running back, White. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good gains, 19 for this one.
32-yard line.
First and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. To the outside, catch made by Evans.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Hey, alert, 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 alert! Pistol. Point it right. Watch out!
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. That is caught. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Buccaneers.
A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down.
Hey, alert 33. 180. Kings. Done.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Brings up second and goal.
Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal.
An 18-yard attempt.
He'll bang that one through. It's good.
Makes the score.
We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back,
18.
second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
On play action, here's Dak. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. And he'll take this one in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Now Prescott. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
The score, Cowboys 26, Buccaneers 18.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. They'll set up the screen to White. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. From the 43, here's second down and 2.
At the 43-yard line.
Baker gonna hand it to White. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
It's 4th down.
They'll go. Mayfield. That's caught. It's Evans. And he is going to have a Bucs first down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th down.
Gain of 12. First down, Tampa Bay.
On play action, Mayfield. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Back to the air, it's Mayfield. Left side, he's got Ibuka. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. 18 yards on the connection. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now Mayfield. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 10-yard line.
To throw is Mayfield. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line. Second down and goal. Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. He pulls it in around the 5. Third and goal.
A gain of 5 yards brings up third and goal.
Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His third touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
To throw is Mayfield. And that is not going to work. It's incomplete. Trying to tie the game with a 2-point conversion, but unable to do so.
24. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here we go, 47. Yeah! 44 and 8. Here we go, 47. Here we go, 46. 26.
Prescott on first down. He's going to air this one out. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
Well, finally a win for this defense, and it's certainly been a tough day. With the success this offense has had throwing the ball downfield, it's got to feel good to finally get a hand on one and knock it away, because it's been tough sledding so far, and don't expect that to be the last time they're tested deep. And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor, and this time it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it, because it could have been even a bigger play.
On third down, Prescott. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
Incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. First, second, third down. All three incompletions, and now it brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
Hey, 47. Then we're going to 53. 26.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. That one intercepted. Picked off by Zion McCollum. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown.
Buccaneers.
So they make the decision on fourth down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick six.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on fourth down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
Makes the score Buccaneers 31, Cowboys 26. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here we go, 47. Yeah, here we go. 47. 48. Here we go, 47. 26.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. He's going to look for the home run ball. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
Here we go, 46, 46. Here we go.
In motion, Lamb.
26.
On second down, it's Dak. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
A gain of 11 on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
26.
On the play fake, Dak. Left side, caught by Lamb. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
That's another.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
To the air again, Prescott. And that'll be incomplete. What turns out to be the final play of this third quarter. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Kill. Yeah, here we go. I think. 48. Here we go. Kill. Hey, kill.
Prescott again. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Here we go. 26.
They'll throw again. Dak. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. Lets it go downfield for Ferguson. And he is going to have a Cowboys first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
That's another Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
We're going to 53. Here we go, 47. Here we go, 46. 26.
Again, Prescott to the air. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. To the goal line and in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Dallas. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Hassan Reddick.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
Now return coming from the 7. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. Travel start on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 31 yards. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Now a give up the middle. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Cowboys' 27-yard line.
Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Second down, 8 for the first down. They'll drop to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
On fourth down, Mayfield. Oh, my goodness, they were in field goal range, but it's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Logan Wilson.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping. And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
Here we go.
They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. Talk things over before third down. the shotgun, it's Dak. That is brought in. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big one here in the fourth quarter. Timeout here at Tampa Bay. That is their second, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. And he will dive forward just to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Buccaneers forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
At the Bucs' 11-yard line.
That is Ferguson in motion. Now a toss, left side, it's Williams. And he's in! Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Cowboys.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
All right, so the Cowboys set to go for 2.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They're going to try to run for it with Williams. And he will get into the end zone. So how do you like that? 2 points and now a 2-score advantage as the lead is 9. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They go play action with Mayfield. And here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Deron Black.
Mayfield's pass intercepted. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Kill! Yeah! Wide 8. Here we go, go to 54, go to 54, wide 8. Here we go, 47. Hey, kill! Wait.
1st down, Prescott. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And he will get into the end zone. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Dallas. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Prescott leading the Cowboys to the line for this 2-point try. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hey, we're 33. What's that?
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Throw on the run is complete. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Mayfield to the line. The Bucs will try for 2.
King.
The Bucs will set up.
Back to throw. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Here we go, 47. All right, Nate. Here we go, 46. 26.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. So that will tie the NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in one game. First done by Sid Luckman with the Bears in 1943. And then Adrian Burke of the Eagles in 1954. We've waited a long time. Now they have company. The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. He's going to let this one go deep. And this will be incomplete.
Well, it's late, you're losing, things really haven't gone your way all day today, and there's really not much left to do other than to try to take some big shots downfield. That time the coverage is really good and just falls incomplete.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Going up top. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. They'll go. Mayfield. That's caught. It's Evans. And he's going to have the Buccaneers first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Baker to throw. Going up top for Evans. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take over here at their own 22.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
Prescott on 1st down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Yeah, Billy. Hey, kill. Hey, kill. Here we go, 47. Here we go, 46.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. He'll let this go for Pickens. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Mike, it's very simple in the NFL. You're just not going to win a lot of games when you're losing the turnover battle to this degree. And it's their struggles protecting the football. They've continued to hurt them here today, and that's why they find themselves trailing at this point in the game.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So